Quality equals price, basically.
APIs, and there are some features that are just fashionable.
Devotion to customers and understanding the needs of the customers.
He can just use our AI chat inside the builder and ask the questions.
It's one of the main components for the customers.
APIs, and there are some features that are just fashionable. Hi, Levan.
Hello, Filip.
Nice to meet you on this data center roof. And couldn't you explain a little bit about yourself and about your company?
Sure. I'm glad to see Filip here. I arrived in Tbilisi, Georgia, so happy to welcome you in our data center. I'm representing a company ProService. I'm general manager at the company. Company is already 25 years old, so it has a stronghold on Georgian market, let's say. Company was established in 1997, and it was the first company who started providing shared hosting services in Georgia. And at the same time, we started providing web development as well on the market. And we were the first company actually who did it in this country. From that point onwards, we introduced new services to the market regarding the hosting services, meaning that we started from shared hosting, but right now we are providing virtual servers, private servers, dedicated servers, colocation, web development, and a few cloud solutions as well with that. So that's the general idea of the company.
As I know, it's not easy to build data center in Georgia. Yeah, so it's like lots of issues here.
It's quite hard to build the actual real data center. Like we built data center based on tier 3 standards. So this is the only commercial data center in this country which is based on tier 3 standards. And it was not easy to build this infrastructure. That can be said freely, but yeah, we are trying our best to keep the services at the highest.
As I saw here in the country, there are lots of small hosting companies, but mostly they grow from design studios. But like as professional hosting, like not many of them. But the potential in the countries I see like very, very huge. But your domain name, local domain name, is not very cheap, yes?
Local domain name is approximately 30 gel, which is around 10-11 USD. It's not cheap, but it's not very expensive as well.
I understood. As we get from the international providers, our price comes like 5 times bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's somehow you protect. Was there no any regulations between that, for example, in some countries they have regulations that for locals, let's say in Sri Lanka, for locals they have one price, but if you sell as global, you need other price.
Unfortunately, that's not the case for Georgia right now, but we'll see. Like maybe in the future that will be the case. But as you said, the potential is really great for the domain registrations, because in the country there are 200,000 companies registered officially, but only 50,000 domains are active right now. Meaning that like most of the companies don't go for the domain registration. Basically, they lack knowledge at this moment.
So 100,000 domains and 15,000 only active.
50,000 domains registered, which are active right now. But 200,000 LLCs registered in the country, meaning the businesses are active businesses which are registered in the country. So every business basically requires a domain, right?
Yeah.
So let's say 150,000 companies are still without domain name, and there's still big potential for them to get in the market.
So, by the way, Georgia is somehow innovative country in some areas. As example, you have one bank account, and you have many currencies in it.
True.
And once you pay with a card, bank choose the best. Like for example, if you have dollars, they choose dollars. But if you pay in dollars, you don't have dollars, they charge in gels.
In gels, yeah.
So
true.
the idea is just you have
multi-currency, right?
Multi-currency, yeah. But I use like many banks, like dozens of banks, and never saw that. So Georgia is number one.
Yeah. Like in services, we tried in Georgia. People are demanding the services to be the highest standards, So
I think that
companies try to provide that service to customers.
In your blood is like provide good service.
Yeah.
And what about payment gateways? So they are also so innovative. Or?
They are, I would say, like for us, we are using one specific bank for online gateway, which is TBC Bank, and for past 20 years we are using this bank, and from the beginning to this day they have been innovating from their side on these online payments, and They've been innovating in integration parts as well. So
That person pay like with a card or with a bank transfer, or it's a simplified bank transfer?
both. Both. They are both.
And most popular is
Visa card.
Visa card.
Paying with a Visa card.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the most common, I guess, generally in the whole world. Paying with a Visa card is the most common, I guess.
And regarding support, it's 24/7 and it's Georgian or?
It's 24/7. It's Georgian, but it can be provided in English as well if customer is international. And we provide 24/7 support. I mean, there is a demand for this 24/7.
But it's like Georgian English, not Georgian Russian.
Not Georgian Russian. It's Georgian English. We have few Russian speakers as well, but officially we promote the support as Georgian.
And mostly people write in Georgian.
Mostly people write in Georgia because 80% of the customers are from Georgia.
Okay. And also try to use your government services. Of course, the website's a little bit dead, but by the way, services are quite professional. Ministry of Justice, I don't know in English.
Ministry of Justice, yeah.
Justice, yeah.
You can get a passport in a day, basically.
You can get passport, like a resident card or wedding at the same building.
True, and nowadays you can even do it all those services online, and you just go to the office and take the paper.
And when people in Georgia search for the solution, they usually search for the cheapest price, or they start with the cheapest, go to the little bit higher level. What's the quality or price?
Depends on the company itself. Then depends which field they are operating in. For example, if it's a financial company, they know the quality and price are matching each other. Quality equals price, basically. So they understand this really well, and they don't hesitate to invest in it. But small companies which cannot afford good high prices, they almost all of them try to get the cheapest. But in the cheapest, they demand the high quality as well. So,
do you feel companies like Wix, GoDaddy, like global brands here, like HostGator?
I would say I can feel regarding it promotion-wise or marketing-wise, I see that GoDaddy is trying to promote itself on the market really, really well. But I wouldn't say that many people use GoDaddy right now. From international big brands right now in Georgia is operating Azure, but it's operating under Georgian company. It's not officially it's official Azure services, but it's not official Microsoft representing the services. Other companies reselling basically.
But of course, people should know that if you have local data center, so the website speed will be much faster.
Exactly, the accessibility is much better if you have a local data center, and if you are working with a big data, it's almost necessary to have the local data center active, so the customers go faster.
And as I talked to design studios, a lot of them really focused on professional services or try to do it. But when they talked about website builders, they're people are I don't know, still not, people do not have so experience to work with website builders. What is from your side?
I agree on that. People ones who don't have experience, they kind of hesitate to test it, but once who test it, actually, they then start to use it. Actually, today I had the case regarding Site.pro. For example, there's a company in Batumi, the other city in Georgia, and there's a company called Taxi Batumi, which switched from shared hosting services to Site Builder, because they understood that for their business, the Site Builder is doing exactly what they need. They can make.
Well, price is the same or is it more expensive?
It's cheaper.
Cheaper, okay.
It's cheaper.
Okay.
So they switched to Site Builder, and the customer told us we don't need shared hosting anymore. We need the Site Builder, Site Builder package basic.
But by the way, about interface, I use Magti as it's leading, as I understood in Georgia, it's leading TELCO, yeah?
It's Magti and Silknet. They are both leading.
So and Magti, I just was outside. I reinstalled the phone, and they need to activate a SIM, and there are no support in Magti. I'm accounted I don't know 500 laris on an account. I would like to download a SIM, nothing, only help, and they don't have support at all. I'm unable to have a call to them to ask the support. Everything is up. So I really spent maybe 1 hour until I found on the web, but still I did everything myself without support. So maybe with a website builder it would be something like that, when people need support but they don't get it, let's say, and they need something they do it themselves. By the way, we integrate this AI chat, and we see that when person need help, he can just use our AI chat inside the builder and ask the questions. And sometimes we saw that the robot is so creative, creating the answers, and also you can ask in Georgian, he will answer in Georgian. And he of course used our database, he used our English database, but answers in any language. And what is good, that response time can be like few minutes, like or maybe a few seconds. And we saw, for example, we do not have night support. So we tested it, but it was like, I don't know, negative experience, and for customers there's no difference. If you close ticket in 12 hours, it's good. If you close tickets completely, yeah, and we see that robot really like help us to close some ticket like in a few minutes, and some customers just ask questions, deep, get the answer, and buy plan or something. So
I would agree with you because actually it makes sense. For example, I am really highly engaged in support with the support team. So like I know all the cases most which comes to support team, and most like I would say that 40% of them can be resolved really fast with AI. That's true because there are some simple tasks which can be done with AI. Like AI can provide those services or information basically, and it can be resolved really fast. I will agree with you, but I would say that my technical operators are resolving tickets like maximum in 5 minutes. So I'm glad with it as well.
yeah, and Georgia, of course, is known because of wine of Khinkali, Khachapuri, and lots of also lot of tasty things. But you build a data center like cool building, and like I was here, I don't remember 4 years ago when like
true 4 years ago in 2019.
So, like, yeah, it's and it like, what is the secret of success like?
Secret of success is same for every business. It's a devotion to customers, and understanding the needs of the customers and making those needs reality. Basically, the flow of the business has to be smooth. It has to go without any issues. So we try to make this service available to customers in that manner, in that way. And I guess that's the success measurement, because once if customers is happy, then companies go doing well.
Yeah, and we now become data-driven company, and like earlier we were like good experienced guy, 20 years in a business, we get something, but now we just remove all our thoughts and just see what works or what not. And for example, we like try different flows. For example, people go through wizard, people go through import, people go through search, people go through template selection and see what is better. For example, sometimes like a small changes with the button, and we see what doesn't work. And like, but we still see lots of hosting companies, they just try to sell product separately, and we just talk to them, they do not trust. But once they improve good analytics, good product analytics, by the way, in my opinion, less than 1% of hosting companies has product analytics. When like, like you see like people from these ads come through the website, register, they see from which they registered, they buy the service, and like continue and see how it other services, and like after 5 years they see these customers, where he came from, how much money he collected from that customer, and what is happening inside. Did he like visit website builder, how many emails he sent or something like that, and like get all this data like in one graph, and like understood what to do best. And we work like with some countries where people are crazy on testing. It's like ABC testing, and like test different flow, how it works, and we also did a lot of tests. For example, last week we just changing our profile. Just when customer login, you use like cPanel. We use our like own platform, and just changes in our own platform increase like by 40% the conversion. So if person registered already, he get to old profile, new profile. So with new profile, we have plus 40% to payment. So like it's very crazy. Like
So this worked really well.
Yeah. So like, but of course there were like 10 unsuccessful tests before. We did a lot of things, but we see like found the problem and the right solution, or maybe better solution, because you never know what is a better solution. And for example, now, for example, we're decreasing the price 3 times. For business plan, see like that we increase more than 3 times sales. Of course, we maybe don't need to leave the small price, but maybe in that case we can leave like average plan or something. So because like with testing, we really get lots of data, and we can really like play with that. Maybe you have other secrets. Maybe what?
Other secrets, like regarding my business,
Yeah.
other secrets would be the support itself. Support has to be like for my business, support is really necessary. I think it's one of the main components for the customers, because it's a technical service, and in technical service, the questions there arise always, mostly. So if you have a good communication from the company side, then it gives you, that's a small secret, I would say, because I try to maintain the support team as professional as possible and as technically knowledgeable as possible. And we always give our employees technical trainings on advancements, on new trends on the market, new trends in the IT industry, and that gives us, that's a small secret, I would say, because that gives us the name to customers.
We understood that, for example, now we'll launch a new feature like collaboration, when several people can manage the website at the same time. So, for example, like 5 people can manage website at the same time.
Got it.
But it's now available only for clouds, and will come on enterprise maybe like in a few weeks. What we understood that there are like some features that people really want. For example, they would like to. Hosting companies ask us for, I would like to make a website through the form, so people fill the form and get the website, and like something very simplified. And we understood that there are some features that produce very good KPIs, and there are some features that are just fashionable. Like you need to, like AI. You can generate text on our website with AI. It's already done. But not lots of people using it. So when you track with data, you see how many people use it, and it's not big number. But so there are some features that nice to advertise because you have it, and there are some features that really produce good money. By the way, we saw that if person is in profile, he clicks the share button. But if he comes to website builder, he clicks the share button like 3-5 times more often, just because from the builder he would like to share with his friends, invite friends to edit website together. And we already tested with our some few websites. It's really amazing, like 3-5 people connection, because usually general manager, he's maybe slowest, and maybe but he also would like to put some notes. There are designers who do lots of things, some content creator who writes the content, and sometimes when you do design, you need some content creator who knows write correctly in his own language. There are designers who maybe care about colors and faces, fonts, and there are general manager who care about everything. He needs the results, and also some people who helping, and when they fall on the screen editing something, it's really. And we test some websites just to copy, make the same website with our builder. So one person 10-15 minutes, altogether 1-2 minutes, so it's really a new way of doing business. And I think collaboration, it's in hosting, it still not exist, because collaboration is spreadsheet kill Excel by, maybe not kill, but really take a big part of it just by collaboration.
True.
Also, Figma, I don't know if you use it, Figma also killed Photoshop just because of this. So also we plan to do here a lot of things.
Yeah. I haven't heard about Figma, to be honest, but I got interested in that. We use mostly Adobe XD for the moment. Photoshop still we use for some projects still.
When you're alone, of course, Photoshop is the leading one. Of course, it's the number one product if you talk about professional side. But if you 2, 3, 5 working together people, it's
for that it's got it. Site.pro itself is super easy to use. Few times I tried to register myself as some business. Let's say I'm a guy who repairs the tires, for example, right? And I need some contact page, which is a really simple one. As you said, in 1 minute I had a website. I'm not a technical guy myself. I'm not a developer. I just know how solutions work. I know the architecture of the solutions. But for me to use as a site builder, it was as smooth as possible. I don't know how more you can improve it to be more easy to use.
We do a lot of tests. The idea also, when you have a good opinion, it's always not a number. So we test users and see create a website like this. So 10 people start doing website like this, and we see where they stuck. And so we have lots of things to solve. And maybe you can share any what was totally unsuccessful in your business, maybe that people can learn from you.
I mean, for that center, we have all those minor issues fixed in advance, let's say. Like for electricity, we have duplicate diesel generators,
Okay.
UPS generators. So every issue is it's already fixed before it happens, basically.
Okay.
So regarding data center, but let's stick to the Site.pro and the hosting providers. I would say that's the issue which I had with the sites, for example, delivering the product to customers, right? We integrated Site.pro. We created a website, separate website for this product, and we started promoting it through social networks.
Yeah.
And what I understood is that we lacked initially we didn't have the tutorial how to build a website, right? We just had a website where you purchase it and you get email confirmation, and that's it. You just go to builder and build it. And we had within a month we had from the advertising I don't know 10, 15 customers only. And this was the issue for me because I was looking at the monthly frame, 2-month frame, and there was no big registrations. And afterwards, we edited the website and we introduced how-to guide. Basically, it's a 10-step guide how to publish the website and purchase the hosting, publish the website, both of them. And after that, the registrations grew really, really high. So, as you said, the testing is a really good thing. You should look at the data, look at how users are reacting to it, and test new ideas. And providing how-to is not a new idea, but we just integrated it. And
we're still very bad also with how-to. We already maybe 1 or 2 months ago we created the videos that you can download also from our website. They're fresh, and so video is how to make a website. Maybe earlier we can I don't know, either AI that shows when you ask something and AI shows how to
click here, click there.
maybe we need to do something. It's still not very difficult. But we really did it so late because lots of hosting companies ask about the tutorials. It's really
true. I guess their customers are asking how to do it, and they're asking you to have the tutorials ready, right?
Yeah, and we like this B2C model, because you make changes, you get instant result. So with data, when you sell directly to hosting provider, you very slow and not stable process. So hosting company can delay or something. This B2C market, you do changes
exactly the results are there.
Yeah.
True. Sure.
So thanks Levan for your time.
Thank you for the interview.